Questionable for Aurora Youngblood, right? Like it kind of seems like a weakness that they've left out in the open. But that being said, we do have quite a bit of weaknesses on their side, so they will often be playing with contingencies. That being said, though, I do think I just heard the producer say that the game is live, so I think you guys will be taking it in to the game. I'll see you on the other side.
The flip side.
Well, thank you, Faras, for that one. Love to see it. Flipside tactics. Oh god, that is. Oh,
Shout out.
It brings me back. Yeah, I was about to say shout out to Simple and Blade back in the day.
About 0.8.
Ooh,
The greatest coach. One of the greatest coaches of all time.
no doubt about it, absolutely. And well, Bleed, they're about to school Aurora Youngbloods, in a way, coach them a bit how to play this game. Let's see if that's indeed the case. Grix kicking it off on Knock, though, with the P2K. Excuse me, the P250. As Blue-White finds Hampus. Hold up, this is not going exactly as planned. Bleed is being, well, bled out slowly. Down to Cypher and Jacob as well. Jacob can't really hold the line on B alone, and that is round done. Aurora Youngbloods without a single player loss so far. That's pretty straightforward.
You're telling me you don't believe in the Norwegian man?
I mean, I usually would, but in this instance, I'd have to say that, yeah, the expression on his face tells you everything, doesn't it? Rather not excited about it. Clean. Damn. I do want to touch a bit on the subject that, well, Deity brought up as well, with Anubis being perhaps a bit of a punish pick by Bleed as well, because they could have gone for Ancient, they could have gone for Vertigo, and it, you know, they probably would have felt similarly comfortable on it. But for Anubis, their highest or most played map overall, amongst the highest rated as well, they've seen Aurora Youngbloods enough on it to know that they probably have the highest chances of clearing this with a W. Though, as I believe also Wild Deity said, there's going to have to be a few surprises by Aurora Youngbloods, giving us a show of a lifetime potentially.
Yeah, a chance to prove themselves would have been right about now.
Yeah.
This is going very slow for the moment. One kill's been found toward the B site now, and that's Hampus gone. That's also the round gone. Canada signaling the end of this one. No surprises in store for round number 2. We keep going instead towards number 3, though. I do wonder if Bleed what... Yeah, okay, going towards the canals, not a bad idea, right? Most likely there will be an exit or two. But the fact is, Aurora, they have so much map control overall, so that it's not really going to be easy to do anything about it. Well, for now, Shigeo, in a little bit of trouble, will be mostly dealt with by him and Grix. Well, mainly Grix. Nice little triple once the casualty, all good here for this round. And the first death on the T side.
Seems like Aurora Youngbloods are on a full bootcamp, which is nice to see. Behind them we see their coach Pixel, of course. For Bleed, doesn't seem to be the case. Casa probably just on TeamSpeak. I mean, I don't see them being on a bootcamp. But in any case, first gun round is here. M4s across the board. We've got a little bit of presence towards canals. Seems like Hampus is going to try and challenge that through middle. Seemingly peeking into that staircase. Cypher. Does he look to take an aggressive stance towards A main? He does, but he's about to be picked apart if he stays there too long. Shigeo having an idea that somebody's right behind that smoke. Surprisingly, nothing came out of Hampus's mid-approach, as they're about to subsequently lose control of it.
Yeah, here's the util toward the B side. It needs to be a massive hold out of Faven, who is choosing to play a little bit back in CT. So basically, cave control is going to be given away by him. He'll be playing for the off angle here. Try to find the drop on anyone, and Orc rotating over as well, but the timing might just actually be there. They have smoked this off a fair few times. They've gone toward the B side. Again, it might be the case. Or not. Not this time. Nock gets spotted in CT. Finds himself one out of it, and Hampus as well. Hampus is Farvin, excuse me, for one apiece. Man advantage on the side of Polito, but the bomb goes down to CTs and move it into position. They try to clear as much as they can. They're doing well at least to limit the T-side's post-plan positioning. And now even more than that, Nock fighting one on his way back. In a 4 vs 2. Bleed in prime position to try to lock this one in. Now just one remains. Stuck in the main is Grix. We looked at him. Not a lot of games played just yet, but a great record so far.
Oh,
nothing this time, though.
Nothing whatsoever. The Belarusian, unfortunately, can't get away with a kill. Or the round itself. First one for Bleed, and a comfortable one at that. I mean, just losing one player, that's a worthwhile trade. Starting off with the 1-2 result, they'll be able to slowly but surely get their economy going as well, eventually getting that op out for Nock. And I did glaze over Nock a lot in the past, back in his, well, let's say older teams in Apex mostly, and even in his time in Game of Legion, where I think he spent quite a little bit of time as well. Not comparatively to Apex, but still, a great opper. I always loved watching him, and I just hope he showcases that today. Meanwhile, we've got Aurora Youngbloods with an approach towards the A side. Seems like they are determined that they'll be pushing into A main. No mid control contested at all by either side, which is surprising. Usually you have either the CTs or the Ts trying to push for that double door control. We got a few mollies in return, but again, nothing of major importance.
Decent nade, some chip damage.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more than that as well. Another nade. That's going to deal a bit more. Nearly half of Blixie's HP taken away. So a couple of players now viable to him for headshots. Definitely help out Bleed in this one. And not only that, but the fact is they're currently reading the situation pretty damn well. A 3-man stack toward the A side. Cypher and Jacob holding for that mid play. And Nock ready to assist either side pretty much. If they want to fight main or mid, they can get to choose that. Now it's down to timing. Blue-white wants to go through him. Jacob both kills. What? How does he get that boom? I don't know, but it's already enough. As Nock drops down and collects himself a triple. Ah, okay. And back.
We are back. Yep.
Yep.
Momentary disconnection. Yep. As we were saying...
hopefully nothing too bad happened while we were gone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as I was saying, right, I think Jacob, when he swung out wide, the first bullet actually was inaccurate for the player that came out of the smoke, but in fact it hit the player in the smoke. And I think Jacob himself might have been a little bit surprised by that. In any case, let's not get too excited just yet. It's a full eco for Aurora Youngbloods. Bleed still have a long way before we can crown them any sort of victors on this first half or this first map. But slowly but surely, they're making their way to it. Jacob holding the... We're having some issues, yeah. For some reason, it's freezing up a little bit. Hopefully, it's only for us and not you, dear viewers. But okay, here we go. It's Aurora Youngbloods back on AKs. We got a Galil on blue-white. He's going to be going in with that full util as well. Same for Shigeo. And the op is out for Nock. Love to see it. Let's see how he performs with that great green gun of his. I don't even think he's probably not got a default skin on it. I would assume so. It's no longer green. How good it was back in the day.
Hey, the Orb Snake Pit, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Green scaled. Oh, that's an entry for free. Blixie. What a lightning fast entry into B. Fav and Hampus Jacob picked apart. I believe Jacob jumping in from mid, right? In towards canals, getting caught. That's round 3 confirmed for Aurora Youngbloods. That's a quick one by Blixie, by the way. Lightning fast.
Yeah, real damn quick. And that's all it takes. Lead got to be sent out of this round. It is got to be 3-3 very quick. And Cypher and Nok, they're just left to save. They at least have that money. They'll be fine. There's no big issues on that T side. Or CT side, excuse me. For bleed. So, they'll be fine.
Yep.
Saving it or Orb as well. It's going to be even better.
Yep. They've got enough bank to fall on to. But that was surprisingly effective. With 5 survivors, Aurora Youngbloods standing side to side against Bleed here, giving them no room for error. Not gonna lie, that position, I actually don't know who was on the left side in that corner towards Con on B. Where see here? Yeah, Faven. Yeah, that position I'm not a big fan of, because it is a disadvantage geometry-wise, as some would say. You really don't see enough into Con, and you can easily be spotted, you know, vice versa. Meanwhile, going on to round 7, we got Hampus aggressively posted in jail, and he might just jail 2 players here if he gets lucky. One angle on him is good, the other, he's only good for 1, but Jacob supports on Vilby. Faben comes in clutch from Connector, turns around with his back turned, Blixie catches him. Back to a 3 versus 2. Aurora Youngbloods have B control. Bomb yet to be planted as Nok is looking at the cross. That nade, just a little bit too early, but breaks up the smoke. Missed the shot, though.
Could be important, could not be. Cypher has good position himself, and
was he spotted?
Movements.
Yeah,
he
was.
I think it's got, yeah. Now. The quick switching does get him there a little bit. He's got to show his AK, even if you didn't know it already. Now for Grix. Toward the site, make a lot of noise. No's got to tell his teammate. No fake planted. I got it. Oh, never mind. All's not good.
Ooh,
so
that was the one opportunity.
Down, yeah, he still gets delayed a little bit longer.
I think he's not
unravel this.
I don't think he's going to get a second opportunity to plant the bomb with Jacob's position in A main. Yeah, I mean, he even presses onto Nok, and he's ready for him. The corner is going to be too tight, and the op will connect as round 4 goes to Bleed. And good start for Hampus. He had a good idea. If he had been there, well, if he had a bit of a longer hold opportunity, probably would have gotten due, but nonetheless, we go to round 8 as we have a rebuy for Aurora Youngbloods. Op out for Grix this time. Hampus?
Just thinking about where to go.
360, let's go. Ooh, boost on mid is usually good, and I think even if they lose a player...
It's gone. No!
Oh.
You're shooting at the boost?
Yeah, Jacob spotted the boost, tried to take down Grix, but instead Blue-White there to react to it perfectly.
Now from a man disadvantage on the side of Bleed, they'll need their individuals, they'll need some map control, or a decent read on this. Albert and Hampus helping each other out here toward the canals, clear a little bit, see what is on the other side, and not much is the answer.
Surprised that Hampus again plays from jail. There's the molly though to clear it, and Hampus is pulling...
Aurora at least to be
yeah,
very cognizant of it.
Yeah, to always molly it, right? Always use one molly for it, maybe a nade to boost on top.
Oh, that's a big kill. Rick's looking for the next one as well here. That might be all they've really needed in this round. Smoke's going down, that they have good rotations here as well. Hampus left the B side a while back. Favet now leaves toward the A side as well through CT.
Thing is, they're about to hit A, and all 3 players of Bleed are ready for it.
Yep.
This hold better be
One smoke
divine.
remain anywhere from Nork. Could be the end of Aurora if they can't pinch at the same time, if they can't find a timing to work their way into the sites. 1 and 2 coming in for the CT side, and Favid left alone will be traded out. As Aurora, they do collapse onto the site. They found the timings, they found the kills needed, and all good in the Youngblood hood.
Important entries by Grix, no doubt about it. Jacob's early mistake here. I couldn't even call it a mistake per se, but more like just unlucky timing as well. You know, Blue-White would have been dead to right if Jacob had just stuck to his original plan, watching that smoke cross. But here we go. It's going to be round 9, opening up with Blue-White getting tagged, and again in jail, Hampus, and this time they don't clear it!
Surely doesn't play it 4 times in a row.
But he does, as we've got trades all across the board. It's going to be down to 2 versus 3 again. Aurora Youngbloods are looking to take B control, and they do kind of go for it. But Jacob's still alive, and he made it to dark. That's such a good position right now with the crossfire set. He should be given a free kill here, or at least will be given a free kill. The Molly, though, whew, that's a close call.
Yep, gotta keep watching the smokes.
Still
Same
gets
time,
it.
here's a flashbang for Jacob to start working with. That of his shot is all it takes to take down a Grix. Wonderfully done, Devil Lead. Good position they got themselves into. Hampus again plays towards jail. I'm just gonna keep count now. I'm just gonna put down a tick every time he goes there.
Do it, because I want to know how many times he plays jail in the CT side of his. Because it's kind of crazy that it's working.
3, right?
This is the 4th time, no? Since
yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I believe since the first gun round he played jail, and 5th time is the charm. Oh, he falls back.
no.
He falls back. Yeah, he doesn't persevere there. Thank God.
Did they check it this time?
100% they check it. They got to check it. Yeah, they do.
They sent the Mac 10 out to check it, although Shigel 1 and 2 for the Mac 10. Fantastic stuff with the entries, and this is a half by round out of the T side, or forced by round, but it's worked out to perfection so far.
Aurora Youngbloods cast this disintegration on the B defense, and it gives them not only the bomb plant, but a massive advantage right now. Cypher still locked behind that smoke. The nade helps, but doesn't really do much. Jacob gets caught. They don't expect a secondary, do they? Even if they do.
They didn't want to trade.
Yeah. That's 5 to 5. Bleed is being, well, slowly bled to death themselves, as unfortunately for the mixed European team here, they're being caught in the crossfire, consistently being pressured into bad positions.
How'd you come up with that little wordplay? How did you know they're bleeding?
I don't know, man. Something had to do with the red color they have in their logo. I don't know. That's just felt natural, you know? Maybe with the fact they're losing players, I don't know.
Mental power to come up with that.
Oof, man, I feel tired just thinking about it,
Yeah,
let alone
really
saying
have a lot
it.
of that. I'm sure you're exhausted.
Oh, I'm about to be. After this first half, I think Bleed will be as well. But here's their last buy. This is it. If they fail, it's going to be pistols for the last.
Also, to those who don't know, this is a T-sided map, all in all. So it's still not a terrible half for either side, whoever ends up on top here. Maybe it is 6-6. But definitely some issues when it comes to the B defense for Bleed so far. It has been about 3-4 rounds that Aurora have just run in.
Is there a pop flash for Faven, or is he just going to dry run this?
There is. No? Just a Molotov. There's the flashbang. Chase him away as you go. Add the Molotov just a little bit. Couple of ticks of damage taken, and Nork rotating toward the B site as well. Mid's been left wide open, and that's when Blue-White decides to make his own plays. Wait, Cypher? He swapped with Jacob, I think.
I kind of like the idea.
I love the XM, the alligator, so much fun.
I prefer the Nova myself, as it is cheaper, but
Wait, the Nova's just a sniper rifle anyways, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, this time... The only sniping that's done is the bomb.
It's a close-range sniper rifle, you know. But in any case...
No, that's a mid-range.
I mean, you know, I am used to shooting at long ranges. There was a time where I would get A-long kills with the Nova. Not even joking. Just headshots all through and through. And you know me, how good I am with the UMP as well. Just
He got 1 kill with it. Once.
No.
Yeah, the round's done here. I'm interested to interested in the fact that there is not really much of a retake attempt here. Not even to see if there were any stragglers.
I feel like the op of knock is too important, but then again, the rounds dropped. Yeah, there's, you know, it's that you gotta weigh it, right? What do you care more about, the economy and the weapons you have, or the rounds that you don't have or have, for that matter? But I think they're pretty happy with 5, so they just want to secure a 6-6 scoreline, which is, as you said already, a pretty good scoreline for Anubis, given its heavy T-sided map. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how Bleed will do once we switch sides. I mean, they've always felt like more of a T-sided team than anything. And I don't want to say it, but I feel like Hampus calls better on T-side as well. At least it feels like it.
He feels like the sort of guy who goes off the mood and the vibe. Intuition.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be, well, important to see if he can catch the vibe Aurora will bring them on that second half. But for now, let's focus on Cypher. The big man on this team, the highest rated one, but he's not alone because it is a team game for the Bleed side, and they've got 1, 2, 3 already on the A defense. Bomb dropped at their feet, try to make it number 4. Not that easy, but he's done his job with the MP, 9 to 2 kills. Buys time for the rotations. And the bomb is not going to be recovered anytime soon, unless Grix gets his hands on that.
Good nade.
Hampus rid of him. And now it is on to Shigeo. And can't go Psycho, not this time.
And it's a good thing that you mentioned Cypher. Obviously, his time in ITB was pretty damn decent. Never really got, you know, into the highest levels of tournaments.
In a major semi-final, ain't that bad? Or
I mean,
semi-final.
I think quarterfinals, or was it semi-finals?
Oh god,
I can't remember for the love of me.
Embarrassing.
It is. We should know that. But again, my man proved time and time again.
A little bit by getting the Gamer Legion Grand Final run there.
In a way.
Yeah.
Semi-finals?
Yeah.
Quarterfinals, yeah, it was quarterfinals. I was pretty sure that was the quarterfinals. Yeah, but again, Cypher, a great player. Yeah, I think he's always been on point here. A little bit less so, unfortunately, but the rest of the team is picking up the pace. Cypher starts it off, Jacob continues, and this B push is about, well, not really to begin. The smoke has been thrown, but we see Hampus on the other side looking to cause a little bit of... What is this challenge? Grix just indomitable as he pushes forward, finds 2.
I think there is a reason this guy's stats are so good so far.
Oh yeah.
14 and 6 even now. He is cooking something dangerous up here for that side of the Bleed. From a 5v3 in just a matter of seconds down to even numbers, and they're actually evacuating B. They spotted Hampus trying to make a play to what they thought was going to be the A site. And they've left B completely vulnerable and open for the moment, so it comes back to Hampus, full circle, the man who's going to be the vibe caller of this team. Trying to find something for this team to work with, and telling his team, okay, let's start moving in now.
They gotta go, though. They got to go. They're wasting a lot of time. Molly into dark, yeah, to clear it, but blue-white holding the cross.
Oh, there's the bomb as well.
Yeah.
For Nork. Cypher picked that up. Punching those digits, but Blixie confirms the second man's whereabouts. Now they can sit up for that post plan, but Cypher needs something out of this. What have his team made? It is onto the British man. Up in the 1 versus 1, but it is blue-white. Straight up ice.
Ice in his veins. Keeps it calm. Collected. Wins the round. Aurora Youngbloods, the pistol is theirs, and I gotta say, they had, like, Bleed had about 5 to 10 seconds when Hampus engaged on middle when he got that kill, where they should have taken the charge, where they should have taken that opportunity to just strike the site. I guess they were a little bit worried about a player still being left there, but at the end of the day, you got to take those opportunities. If you miss them out, we see what happens. By the time they put the bomb down, Cypher's then locked onto default site where he has to kind of jiggle around the corners, and unfortunately his teammate getting caught leaves him alone. At the end, it is round to Aurora Youngbloods. Bleed, good idea. Unfortunately, the final execution of it, not the greatest. As we go on to a force buy. AK, 2 Galils, and 2 Deagles. Favorite weapon of Knock alongside the op. I'm happy that nobody shot back into that smoke in canals. Or in connector. Blue-White is still kind of keeping an eye out on it. It all depends. Is there a flash? There is a flash, but it is Cypher the one that has it, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, take as well has been heard by Blake C.
Yeah. Second smoke.
Yep. Will be as well under the Molotov. He can throw down, and I believe he has done so. But nope, actually just the smoke. Blue-White again comes up, picks up with a couple of kills. Just the pistol he started up in this game, but he's continuing that for now. As this time the B defense will hold wonderfully so. I believe the force buy, nothing comes out of it. Not even a singular kill. Instead they give away an AK, they give away a flawless round. That's Academy that Blue or Aurora is gotta be happy with. They gotta start blowing Bleed out of the water. Unless they're gotta be careful on this T side now.
Deagles, P250, and a little bit of hope. Let's see if they can get the bomb down at least. It's gonna get them a long way. The $600 bonus at least gives you a bit of extra money to work with. I am still against the fact that they change it from 800 to 600 instead of just lowering the loss bonus for the Ts, you know, instead of 1.9 being 1.4 on the pistol. But hey, that's just me. In any case, it's going to be round 15 starting off with a little bit of damage on Cypher as Aurora Youngbloods are holding strong, man. I'm surprised by how well they're currently performing. Keeping a relatively good CT side as Wilby goes a bit too wide. The Deagle connects, but Grix again! This man seems to be unstoppable. He's on 18 frags already. He is single-handedly putting Bleed out of their misery here. Oof. 9-6 soon to be.
Yeah, speaking of putting Bleed out of their misery as well, I feel like it is kind of that sort of vibe right now. I'm just looking at the kills they have. There's not a whole lot going on over at Bleed.
I'm a little bit concerned.
No one's stepping up. No one's matching even... Well, I think there's one maybe matching just over half of Grix's kills. I think there's Jacob on 10?
Yeah, I think he is on 10 or 11, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Nok, Nok as well, I believe.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he's saved a couple of times.
I have to mention this. When Cypher lost that pistol, I could see him visibly...
Yeah, tilted, yeah.
Be a bit tilted, yeah. So, for me, it was like... I'm not, obviously, you know, you don't want to see that, but it happens. It's perfectly normal that that's the case. Fabian also on 10 kills, which is nice, but again, as you said... they're just coming up empty on the rounds, and hopefully this gun round will prove us wrong. Let's see what the plan is. Maybe a timeout would be also a nice one here. Kassad might want to call it. Nope, not going to be a timeout. Fair enough. Let's see if they can do it, though. AKs across the board. Utility to boot. We've got Aurora Youngbloods playing. Pretty default 2-1-2. Nothing out of the ordinary. Looking for Canals control. Love to see that. Blue-White taking charge, and... Oh, this might be a free kill for Blue-White. Never mind. It's not given the opportunity. Just a bit of damage trade. That's ballsy. That is very ballsy by Shigeo.
Wants to clean up now. They're moving back and believes they're also respecting this information a little bit as well now.
Yeah. They know that there's a chance somebody pushed Canals, right? So they don't want to give them an opportunity to backstab them.
The smoke alone is making it very hard for Bleed to start moving. And that's both as well time to start rotating toward mid. That's where Hampus is going to get cooked. There's 4 players headed his way.
Poor Hampus.
He's
going to walk the
out
smoke.
of this one alive.
Oh
Not
my
even
God.
at the best of his days.
Oh no, poor Hampus.
Execution. The barrel spotted in his cranium. Stuck there. As
Had
now
it in
toward
the ear.
side, good Molotov, but Chaos also here to help. Assistance comes in from the CT side. If they're gonna keep standing tall and proud on the site. Looking for round of 10, and they are so damn close to doing so. Cypher and Nog need to step up, and a massive nade already to start off the journey is not the right way to do so.
Round 10 across a few seconds
Across
here
one
for
pillar.
Aurora. Yeah, across what pillar exactly. Also, I want to say is it's just somehow very funny to me to imagine Hampus's ear being tickled by that A4 barrel. Like, from our
Doctor is
perspective,
here to take an exam.
a deeper exam into the inner ear, into the inner
Let's
thoughts.
take a look at that brain of yours. Yep, it's gone.
As we go to 10 rounds to Aurora, Bleed is unfortunately not in a great position, but they've still got a few AKs here. They bottom up. Jacob tries to be the hero. Faven drops an AK to Hampus. And the time is nigh to make a play. Bleed, they need something special, something unexpected perhaps. Aurora Youngblood so far have been anticipating every move they've made. And not a lot that seems to be left in the reservoir of Bleed to make a difference. Is that a molly that Shiga is preparing to throw?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see right there on the HUD, and now it's a flashbang. It's whatever's
yep.
highlighted.
I see it, yep.
Will be. Makes use of that flashbang from Shigeo. And this is Bleed.
This is bleeding, I
Yeah.
should say. One by one, walk in,
Suffering
die.
from blood loss at the moment.
Blue-white holding the line against Jacob. He will be checking that and wins the duel against him. Jacob, nicely done.
Hold on,
Will
that's
it change
actually a massive
anything?
kill to find.
It is, because
That's the
B-side is
entire
wide
B-side
open.
opened
But
up
look
as
at
well.
Knock.
Rotations
Look
gonna
at
be
Knock
open
right
for
now.
Jacob as well.
Oh.
This is one free kill waiting for Jacob, but no gets caught. Doesn't
Yeah.
make his way. And now they know where Jacob was. That's all it is. 11 on the board. All he had to do was get toward the site. A second too late.
Doesn't look too impressed. His facial expressions tell you the story right now. He's aware that this is not looking too good, as he's gonna have to save. Lose the loss bonus, but at least he's got an AK and the Kevlar and 2 flashbangs. He got 2
Solid
kills.
3 KD, by the way, for Grix now, as another 2K is being picked up. He is just a massive part of this. He's
He
a
is.
big surprise and a very welcome one to Aurora Youngblood.
And it's what I kind of alluded to earlier on when we were introducing Aurora Youngbloods, right? With obviously Easy out of the way, with Grix coming in less than a month ago. I was not sure, because I've not seen them play with this lineup, with Grix before. But
I haven't even heard of this man until now.
I mean, neither have I, but honestly, after what he's doing here to Bleed, we might hear more of him in the near future, as right now, Bleed is on their last leg. This is it. They either stop Aurora Youngbloods from winning on a round 18, or they will find themselves losing Anubis.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a quick question as well. Be fast, lightning quick.
Shoot.
What was the halftime score?
6-6? Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
not all that quick, but sure, yeah. And
6
what
to
is
6,
the
yeah.
current scoreline for Bleed?
Still on that halftime score, unfortunately.
You're goddamn right. What does that tell you? They've not got a single T-side round on the board.
And it's a T-sided map, mind you.
Yeah, they went for the force spy, they lost the force spy without getting a single kill. Then they came to pistols, it was 9-6 already. And afterward, well, it's not really been a bunch afterward, has it?
It really has not.
This one starts off with Cypher immediately being taken down toward the canals as well. Definitely a big find for that Aurora side, because now the canals push is only going to be limited to just one man. It's going to be Faven. And he may not even get to activate too much in this round, because they are going to be ready for this main play as well.
Oh,
And yeah, that's confirmation. One Molotov, and there's a second one to Faven. A flashbang down to one main. Just to make it even more awkward for Bleed. as they try to enter. Keyword try, because now the rotations come through from Vilby. He can hold to the side, guard a little bit stronger as well.
Oh.
Vaven, he's not going to get much out of this one, and neither will Knock.
That's 12, unfortunately, yeah.
The police come knocking.
FBI, open up. Oh, knife! Ah! Damn it. I really wanted to see that knife. Love to see him try at least. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, as we like to say. And, well, Bleed. They are, well, stuck.
Don't say it.
I wanted to say stuck like a pig, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
It felt like you were setting up yet another...
Like a bleeding pig! No, I'm just... I know it's cringe.
Of venison.
Yeah. Pork chops. Let's see. Bleed, can you do it? 6 in a row. It's not impossible. It wouldn't be the first time. I mean, zero tenacity if there's anything to take away from them.
God.
Wow, that nade is sick.
Airstrike.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Somebody called America into the fight as we've got the op watching the main. Shigeo with the Molotov. The timing is right. The smoke is up. Shigeo holds the line. No, he falls. Cypher, good entry. Cypher, double. Doesn't go wide swinging on the op. That's important. Now Bleed can hold the site. They need him to get on the board. He's on 8 kills. Ooh. Oh my god.
Molotov nearly gets him.
Yeah, he does.
Let's put him out of position. Blixie, what a free kill for him, and now it's still easy on the retake. Damage has been dealt, and it's suddenly down to us. One man is Knock.
1v1.
A big find out of Knock. The first round for Bleed in the second half. Comes out of Cypher's entries and Knock's finishing touches. Not done just yet. They want to give us at least a little bit of something, but the question of is it too late is always there. So far, Aurora Youngbloods, they've given us one hell of a surprise.
That bell of the map point will always be ringing in the ears of Bleed until they reach OT. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not gonna be easy, but let's see. Mach 10 for Hampus, Galil for Faven and Cypher. It's not a great weapon to work with when you're going up against rifles and the op itself. But Knock picking up the pace, Cypher getting those entries. And another B take, and Blixie's kind of playing this jail position pretty well because nobody's going to be checking in by the time they do. The flashbangs are too severe. Oh, he runs out of bullets. Blixie doesn't let loose of Mouse 1 as it's going to be will be burning. 4 versus 4. The hold has to happen here. Griggs delivers again. Cypher finds Wilby. Still a 3 versus 3 with Cypher on 33. Cypher with a double. There we go. Shigo goes through the smoke, but Cypher, once again, the savior as Cypher! Hello, welcome back, buddy. It's nice to see you on the server performing well. 12 kills, he picks up the slack. And an immediate timeout by Aurora Youngbloods.
A massive round, and now back-to-back out of Cypher here. Yeah, in the previous match, we had Alex with a very big back-to-back rounds on Dusty to pretty much finish the game here, and now sort of mirroring that as back-to-back out of Cypher, what could bring Bleed back into this game instead. Here's the replays. Here's Cypher actually clearing the entirety of Cave by himself. Shoot the smoke, just wonderfully done. Cannot stop the man when he's on a rampage, and finally about damn time to wake up as well. Because the Bleed side, they need help. They need a hero at this point.
I mean,
they need someone who can rival Grix.
Or the villain, right? Or you need somebody that goes full Vegeta. Let's see. Though, maybe that's not a good thing, because Vegeta always loses at the end, but nonetheless...
Except that one time.
Except that one time, yeah. Except the first time he met against Goku. In any case... Actually, no, that wasn't the case.
No, he just beat Frieza up once, that's about it.
Oh, yeah, the Frieza arc. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
The Golden Frieza arc, yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember. It's very long. I've seen pretty much.
I have to
like,
rewatch it.
Yeah, random episodes every now and then. But here, thought we might already get a little bit of action, but Cypher does back away. Not going to be fully committing to any plays. Hampus smokes down, deployed toward mid. Him and Jacob got to try to make something out of this one. Catch some rotations on the Aurora side. So far, they have been coming through Temple a fair bit, and they might catch off one. This Blixie tagged up, mollied away. Scattered by the CT side as well, but they're still as well. Another Molotov or smoke toward the camera. That is going to start fading at the right time. Good util usage out of both teams to slow each other down. But an A defense currently stacked up with 3 CTs on the site. We saw Aurora with a similar play. It did work out for them, but now let's see how it works out for Bleed. Toward the site, 2 to defend already. Hampus fighting 1 at Cypher for the 2nd, and there goes the 3rd. Everyone gets dispatched or taken down, and Aurora, they'll have to save this one. Bleed finally catching a little bit of wind in their sails.
Putting Aurora Youngbloods out of commission here as well. Economically speaking, they're going to have to go for an eco. And this is a perfect opportunity for Bleed to not only go up to 10, but potentially break the mentality, break the fortitude of Aurora Youngbloods. Exactly what you need to do. These youngsters run on momentum. They run on hype. And the more you allow them to take, the worse it's going to get against you. So the fact that they can shut them down like this really puts them in a great spot. Let's see if they can keep it up, though. They'll be hunting the last 2. Grix finds 1 more. Misses the shot. That's the op lost. And the M4 as well. Good job hunting them down. I really like this from Bleed. They don't let up. They don't let them keep those weapons. They don't let them keep any sort of saving graces. And that's exactly what you need to do. Shut them down completely. Screw, they don't care about their own economy, Bleed, that is. If they lose, they're done. So the economy right now is no longer an issue. You just gotta keep pressuring them and make them feel uncomfortable in their own shoes, and that's it. And that's what Bleed is doing, but still 3 more rounds to go. This one should be relatively easy to take. As we get ready for a full B stack. Love to see it, though not really gonna give them much.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much Cypher again, who is toward the canals. Seeing if he can find anyone. If Aurora will give him any free kills, there's currently not a lot of information given away. But yet again, headed toward the A side. Bleed. Gotta try to get yet out of the free bomb site here. Or I say yet another one, a free site. The economy the CT side have dealt with, so all Aurora really have to do is, or Bleed have to do is win this round. Should be no problem. Win the next round, and Aurora's got to be in the similar sort of position again. At that point, it's just, can they get it to overtime? It was 12-6, now it's got to be 4 in a row for Bleed.
Like I said, right, it's like Zero Tenacity. They have a tendency to come back on the T side, and Bleed seemingly playing the same kind of approach, and not saying that's their intent, but certainly it's what seems to be putting wind in their sails.
Yes, another one where yet another incident where a man from you say South Europe, you're from the South Europe, right? That's
Central. Central, but okay. Yes.
Sure. Central European man, aka Slovenian man, is yet again glazing. Zero Tenacity.
I mean, look!
You're like they're one of your own, and they're from the... They're not.
I mean, they're close enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Either you're with them or you're not. Either you're from the same place or not.
Well, that's true. That is true. I can't lie. That is true. In any case, Bleed, they got 2 more rounds to go. OT is now waiting for them. It's just around the corner. And let's see how it begins. Grix is going to be posted pretty aggressively here towards jail. Usually positioned they would molly or flash out hard. And we see Bleed taking a bit of a passive stance. I like this. Slow and steady is the way to go.
Shake him. Entry found. There's gotta be Cypher with him. Looking for the next one here. Oh, try to get rid of Elixir out of that. They do.
Knock hits the shot through the smoke, brings him down to low HP. Then the molly finishes him off. Good openers. Bleed is about to achieve what they wanted. It's OT. Let's see. Shigeo gets caught. 2 players remaining. Grix and Vilby. They can't even hold strong. Vilby, 1v3. No chance.
That is a massive round on Jacob. 4K. Every single one he gets is nothing but impact. As the CTs of Aurora, they just went fully committing to the B site defense. And everyone gets wiped out. But the hands of Jacob. And at the end, it was way too late to do anything about it. Well done. And that is 11 on the board. And suddenly Aurora, one more timeout. To try to hang on to this one, it was 12-6. It should have been smooth sailing if Bleed hadn't gotten anything on that T side. 2 heroic rounds out of Cypher, and that's inspired the rest. Put 5 on the board instead. And look for the final one. It's now or never, do or die.
Your worst nightmare, by the way. 5 FAMASes.
Oh god, I didn't even look. I saw at least one. Oh my god.
Oh, your worst nightmare has come true. Imagine if Aurora Youngbloods
take over this round. I do not want to look at FAMASes.
Well, 5 kills, 5 FAMASes. Let's see if they can do it. OT or no T at all. Let's see. Bleed, on the other hand. No op for Nok, which is kind of surprising, but on the other side, maybe I like it a little bit. Not gonna lie. I think it's not a bad choice, and they're pushing A main. Jacob finds 2. Wilby burns him down. Trades favoring Bleed massively. And so much for our jokes initially. Bleed seemed to be patching up those cuts and wounds they achieved in the first half, and, well, in the start of the second, I should say. As Aurora Youngbloods are having a tough time picking up any sort of, well, any sort of control. Wilby, Blixie, and Blue-White. How do you handle this? You don't. You've just lost B. You don't even know it yet. This is... I think this is OT confirmed. I don't see them retaking this. No defuse kit, no molly, single smoke, 2 nades, and a flash.
Look at how aggressive Hampa's got to be going as well to what it be made.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get such early information off of this alone.
And he's going to get a kill.
He wants even more. He wants to clear this. He wants to make sure that there's nothing Aurora can do. Swedish man steps up, and it's Blue-White. And unfortunately,
about to be red.
Dragon.
Yeah. A white dragon, cone of cold.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue-White's White Dragon.
Yeah.
Come on.
What? Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I'm too old for Yu-Gi-Oh. No.
God damn it.
Absolutely no.
You are in boomer, man.
No, what the hell? Yu-Gi-Oh is like 2010.
Get younger.
I'm gonna
catch
Google
up with
this.
Zoomers, man.
I wrote Yu-Gi-Oh.
Not Zoomers. That's not.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh is right in the middle of us too.
Let me see. When was it released?
Yeah, Will Daly's coming out with the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, 96 and 2004. What? Oh, shit.
Come on.
I didn't know that.
It was right there. It was right there, man. At the same time as Dragon Ball for you.
Yeah, I never watched it. Never liked it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Preferred Dragon Ball.
You are not a right person. You are just not an okay person, man. I gotta stop hanging out with you.
I'll see what you have to say about that once we see each other in Helsinki.
Alright, Shrimp, let's go.
I'll bring my Pokemon cards. We'll play some rounds. Cypher, Hampus, Knock.
Yeah, Bleed suddenly being called out. They try to change the pace here, going back to what they might think of the basic.
See what happens when you mention Yu-Gi-Oh? Bleed starts losing. Not a great move. Not a great series. End of story.
Boo this man. Minute left on the clock at a 3v5. Everyone headed through mid, and the shot missed by Nox. Smoke or Molotov deployed. Little bit of noise been made. CT side, I'll see how ready they're going to be for the split here. Again, we've seen a lot of these stacks out of Aurora. They've been very hesitant to actually play this mid position. Instead of more just rotating through it. All stacking those sides, and this time it is a stack toward the A side. So B, not going to be easy to defend. Blue-White might get caught before he even gets a chance. Cypher 1, back at the site. There's got to be another one at that split. See, guard down to 2v3. A whole belt of util in both plays on Hampus and Nog. And looking for this retake the CT side. I'll see how well you can do. hang back in this one. Look at the first one.
Oh!
Hampus delivers. Heard the
Massive.
scope of Grix, and he knows he's gonna be here. And Hampus just buying time. Molotov and a nade as well for him.
I love this. I love this from Hampus. But he's got to be watching that corner. Knock finds Shigeo 1v1. Oh, Knock! Ooh.
Dealt with by the AK of Grix. One miss shot is all it takes.
That is
Aurora, that is 13, but it's not over.
It ain't over yet, that for sure. Oh man, that is. It's got to be a little bit harsh for Aurora as well. They needed one round in regulation, and then they just kind of fade away into overtime, and then on overtime they actually pulled through. But Bleed, on the other hand, well, still T-side, still an opportunity to win 2 in a row here. Put themselves up to 14, and first to 16, of course, wins overtime. Or 15-15, and we go to OT number 2. Let's see.
I'm gonna unveil the curtain here a little bit. I do love the I love the text-based commentary Will Davies giving us every now and then. Just putting
Where are you getting it?
I don't. Channel. There's one miss it all just takes to fall above the Grix.
Oh.
That we had on our previous match. Instead of just to do it, dust to it.
Oh yeah, dust to it. I saw that. I completely forgot about that. Oh god.
He's giving us some banger lines in text form.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is older than Overseer. I'm sorry to disappoint. That's not true.
They're ancient.
I am an ancient dragon at this point, but here goes Bleed for an ancient take. Let's see if they can do it. Going through a smoke, not going to be worth it. Jacob finds one, but the hold is there. Will be double with an 8 even. Grix delivers on Faven and Knock at 18. Well, he's about to be knocked 18 more. Let's see. Yep. It is the case. Ooh, this is starting to be a bit tougher and tougher by each passing moment. Bleed, get to OT, and then they just get absolutely shafted here.
Yeah, his change of pace in the first OT round here as well, it just doesn't work. And it is definitely putting themselves on a bit of a rough, rough pedestal to try to get back into this one. There's no other way about it. They need at least one round here in the first half, of course, 6-6. T-side comeback coming out of Bleed as well. Or second half comeback, but that's gone immediately as OT has hit. Grix, he has not gone anywhere. Still continues. 27 kills.
I'm more concerned about
cooked up in the Aurora account, but I feel like it is pretty damn good so far.
I mean, it is, but also the concern that Shigeo is on 9 kills. We gotta mention at one point that is extremely low for having played over, well, what now, 29 rounds, right? Well, 28 actually. Wait, 27. No, this would be the 27th. Yeah, there we go. My math is a little bit off. In any case, it's going to be a bit of mid-presence. Bleed slowly but surely approaching A site. That smoke timing is perfect. Oh, that molly into camera, yeah.
We've seen this a few times already where that utility usage has been so damn great out of the CT side toward mid and the T side alike. But again, isn't there going to be yet another V-play happening? Trying to get through Temple. There's going to be blue-white to take care of. Hampus will trade and toward the site now. Blixie tucks himself at the back of CT. No, can't afford to peek. He has the bomb and needs to make sure that it goes down. Then he can go swinging, searching for a couple of kills. Yep. Spam the smoke. Faven. An inch away from death at that point. And now let's see. For the retake, Bleed. Can they hold him back? We said they at least need one round here. That would be all. And that would be all good at least. Some leeway, some leg room. Because now they gotta start running. 1-2 coming out at the side. Looking for the next one as well. Miss shot coming through. Hampus. No. They're back and forth. Gotta try and stick to the fuse as well. Immediately stick it at once. So wet up it once. Hampus still finds him. Swing it into it, but it's gonna be Grix again to try the
there's
fuse.
no time.
There's no time.
There is no time. Down to the last few seconds, and it just doesn't work out. Bleed will win the final round in first half of overtime. 13-14. It ain't over yet, but it certainly isn't feeling too good when Bleed lose 2 rounds in overtime after having clutched together, what? How many rounds was it
6.
in a row? 6 in a row? Yeah, 6 in a row.
That is just incredibly chaotic toward the end there, but it's gonna be a round. But Aurora definitely giving us a surprising show so far. So what's to say they can't do it again? And right now, the only thing I'm looking toward is Bleed fixing up their B defense. Because we can't have Aurora just walking into the site yet again. Something needs to change there.
I mean, Grix was securing entries all across the board, so absolutely you got to shut that attempt down. You got to shut it down, absolutely. As we start off, knock on the op, Grix as well. Aurora Youngbloods looking for a pretty default split across the board. Hampus burning in jail. How many times is that? Are you marking up?
That's gotta be number 5 at least.
Yeah.
I mean, he started the game by playing to plenty, and then he just stopped, so...
Yeah, I mean, kind of, as you said...
Yeah, just gotta put Aurora into a bit of a situation where they have to check it every time.
Oh, what is that?
Now
Cypher.
Cypher gets caught and looking to collect that second as well as Blixie.
Oh, no.
1-2 punch on Cypher and Jacob. Looking for 15. The bomb goes down to 3v4 retake. This is or 3v5. This is not going to be easy or probably even doable.
I don't think so, yeah.
Unless Aurora start giving them free kills, this should be a done deal.
And look at that smoke. It pretty much confirms it. Oh, that is a bit of a deep smoke, but still.
Smoke, but yeah, they're still not going to give any free kills away.
This is pretty
Looking
much...
at 15 here, unless they would have tried to go for the last second ninja with all 3 there to try to go for some shenanigans, but no, that's not going to happen. Aurora, they know they got no reason to run away. Oh, stats padding, keep that up alive, a couple of shots, and...
Oh, hello. Nice. I mean, it's great and all, but... Yeah, like... Great stuff doesn't help them when they still lose
19 and 12, that's a whole lot better than 15.
I mean, yeah, if you just want to look at stats, absolutely.
Yeah,
but it's
doesn't
about
mean they're actually
the rounds.
winning this one.
Exactly.
2 map points. Now the first time for this T side, or... Well, for the first... actually, for the first time for the T side, but not the first time for Aurora in this map.
Exactly. They had 6 opportunities in regulation. Now they have 2 here in overtime. That's the best case scenario you could hope for if you are Aurora, with disregarding the fact that Bleed took 1. Otherwise it'd be 3, but this is still better than nothing. Knock starts off on Wilby. Oh, that angle. Oh. Hampus finds it. Hampus double. Look at this. What a hold. Hello. Beautiful.
Waking up the defense. Finally. We said they needed to patch up the B defense, and that's a way to do it.
Yes, it is. Aurora Youngbloods
just in time as well, and missed Opsho. That really probably gave them a chance in this round as well.
Last opportunity, Aurora Youngbloods, before second OT starts, and I feel like Bleed will be a little bit better off in the second OT. They'll be probably a bit more confident as well, given that they've already pushed twice into OT, if they do, of course. But here we go. Aurora Youngbloods default once more. Blue-white towards B. Shigeo towards middle. The rest towards canals. Pretty standard split so far. And Hampus, again, towards jail. And don't get us wrong, people. It's not like there's anything wrong with the position. It's more that Hampus just loves to play there.
It's just comedic to watch, but...
Oh, no. Knock, you gotta hit the shot.
Knock has been good so far. Oh, the second! Looking for the third knock! On the door, he's knocking, sending them out! It's his witness! And looking for to end this overtime as well. What a round!
God damn, Knock! That is one way to break down the doors, as Aurora Youngbloods are absolutely stopped in their tracks, and that no-scope was sickeningly good.
Quick scope as well, by the way.
Yeah, that was...
It's so quick you
don't even see it. Yeah, it looked like a no-scope from from our perspective at a second's notice, but then, yeah, you're right. It was a quick scope. It's sickeningly good. Knock. That's what I talked about, baby. Let's go. Knock is giving us a show that I wanted to see.
We needed someone to step up against Grix. Do we have him? We've gotten that out of a lot of people. Cypher, Jacob, Knock. It's taken time, but I believe they're getting up there. Now we're playing Regulation of Go overtime.
Oh, boy.
Going back in time a year and a half. Now let's see what it brings us. First now number 19. Oh my god, words are hard.
Oh yeah, they are. Especially when you have Knock breaking them down like this. Just get excited. My heart pumping, man. Damn.
Aurora, I want to see more out of Grix as well. He's already on 30, but doesn't mean I can't ask for more. Blue-white leads the charge toward the side. There's the trader looking for it as well. It is Grix on the open. It's going to be surrounded from both sides. And that's exactly what I ordered. Heroics out of the mat, 32 kills on the board right now.
And look at Hampus, he's just in disbelief, like he's talking to his squad, like, boys, what are you doing? What happened, man? How you lose this?
I was doing the, it's the Swedish accents. The boys, what happened? I don't know what happened. How did you all die in mid? What happened?
I mean, it sounds about right.
Funny.
They are. There was one guy, a Danish player, a friend of mine that we used to play CS with, Grind Face It and stuff. He said, well, this is more of a, you know, kind of take on the Danes, but he joked about himself, saying, you know, we Danes, we're very much like the Swedes. The only difference is we sound like we've got an apple in our throat.
Yeah,
and it sounds about right, to be fair.
I've heard a lot of different words, and apple is not one of them, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Ball, rock,
something not PG. Yeah, there's a couple of ones.
In any case, round 2 of OT, Aurora Youngbloods again started off. And, well, this is gonna be interesting. If Grix can keep this up, he's potentially breaking 40 kills. Let's see. 32 currently for the man. Entry on B yet to be secured. 3 players holding. Love the setup. Faven, Hampus, and Jacob. We don't see that boost on the site anymore, which is surprising, but we've got a B play.
Yeah.
Blixie spotted. Oh, that is fast. Still good. Hampus holds though. Dark Molly doesn't break him. Nothing will. As Aurora Youngbloods lose a player, but what I want to just kind of mention the fact that they go B, put Blixie in there, gets the entry, and the rest of the team just run away. Like, okay. I guess that's one way to do it.
You know the age-old saying of Greeks don't miss. This time birded by the flames. Jacob.
Beautiful hold.
Side alive. Decent nade as well to chip away at a little bit more of damage. And it's suddenly just down to 1. Will be. Bit more quiet. It has been a great sort of show so far for Aurora, but now is his time to shine. Look for 17. Clear the canals. He has done so. Smoke deployed. Bouncing all over the site, and the nades are missing. Utilities wrong.
Just naded
himself out almost.
Oh god. Will be. That pressure really got to him, didn't it?
A bit of panic there. The smoke's not hitting. Nade being dropped on the floor.
The nade is the best thing.
16-16, the crazy game keeps on going. I am loving this. I did not expect this much out of Aurora, especially on this map, because this is a punish pick.
Neither did I.
Games on this map.
Yes, exactly. Neither did I. I absolutely enjoy it. Oh man, and just, you know, the overall game, it's been really good. Like, after regulation ended, we're just, you know, having banger moments, and love to see it.
Even in regulation.
Even in regulation, I gotta agree, yeah. I agree. In any case, here we go. It's gonna be round 19.
You know what I'd like to see a little bit more of?
Tell me.
I would love to see Bleed be a little bit more aggressive towards the canals, because it feels like it's very stagnant overall.
Yeah,
Most of the times Falvin is just in the cave. There's a couple of times we haven't seen him elsewhere, but it feels kind of easy to predict here. One shot, one kill out of Blixie. Yet again of the A or B anchor entries. That's the one. Blue-White also delivers another one, and Aurora, they're just catching on to the B defense here.
Ooh, Jacob. Important kill here. It allows for a potential retake to actually be successful. The bomb's not even close. He finds two. Where's the rest of the team? Aurora Youngbloods, what you doing? Big mistakes happening. Jacob for the hat trick. 25 kills to his name. Turns around.
Look at his teammates. Thought Cypher was an enemy. Heard the AK. Got confused and panicked.
Ooh, this is Nock is going to win this round. Although Grix...
Timing.
Ooh, this is so close. Nock with the deagle toe. The shutdown is there. And it is going to be Bleed to take the lead in overtime. Number 2 here, 17-16 as they switch the sides. And you were mentioning that Canals control. Absolutely, I agree. And I would love to see the same from Aurora Youngbloods. We saw it once from Blue-White. He tried it.
Twice.
He didn't really get any, or twice, thank you, yeah. He tried it. He didn't really get a lot out of it. And then never again we saw them attempt it. As we go to... second part of second OT.
What a round of Jacob as well.
It's insane.
Had a
So
chance
good.
to be the hero all by himself, but it turned around because he heard a AK of Cypher.
He was worried. Yeah, the
Yeah.
enemy has arrived, but not the case.
There is an imposter among us, he thought. Not the case.
Ooh.
Cypher gets stoned by Blue-White. Hey, there's the aggression.
There's the aggression I was about to say. He jumped down from middle, supported by Grix's op. As the entry secured for Aurora Youngbloods, we've got Bleed now looking to kind of make a little bit of a, let's say, dispense of justice towards B, perhaps, if they can. Been a little bit slow to find an entry for themselves. T side usually the one to take charge, but since losing the player in Canals, they're just worried about the flank. They're just super worried about anybody coming in T-base behind them. Favin's still staying towards spawn. Time is running out.
Yeah, I get it. This is going to be... Oh, yeah, Jacob's head spotted around where Hampus is going to try to get something done in middle. But the information given away it cost him a fair bit. Jacob in a little bit of trouble. Utility is there. He can stay alive, tucked in, support himself with his teammates as well. Look at all the utility that the CT side are throwing at them. This is a round that Hampus is going to try to cook up in the meantime as well. Noak is joining him. They're thinking about what if they go elsewhere. What if they go to A? Surely not. 20 seconds. Hampus doesn't have the time to go A.
I mean, the thing is, Hampus is taking too long. He's going to be ineffective in the round itself. He's going to find Blue-White, though. That's important and will be the no-scope. This could be the winning move. And it will be. With him falling, with Shigeo being traded, Hampus, he comes at the right time with the clutch molly. As Jacob gets taken out, it's a 2-on-2 with Blixie at 18. This looks like it could just go to 18 for Bleed. The HE will help as well. Surely it's going to be thrown. Kobe, indeed. No. 4 HP. Here we go. 2 versus 2. Favin connects. It's down to Blixie.
He's been the opener. He's been the entry on the T side, but he can't be the closer. It's Favin. Picked up the AWP from his teammate's corpse. He wins the round. Seals the deal for 18. And what a way to go about it as well. Bleed. One hell of a last-minute change. Last second will be there. Because last game wasn't all too convincing from the rest.
Yeah, that being said, though, the game is now live, so we should be able to figure out how the storyline's going to go. I'll catch you with the analysis on the other side.
Thank you, Faraz, and we are ready to jump into Inferno. Ladies and gents, we are here on one of my favorite maps, and I'm happy to see it. Aurora Youngblood starting T-side, Bleed CT, Hampus on the dual Berettas, and we've got 4 players going down banana. Look at the aggression. Bleed wasting no time in taking their info. And of course, taking their kills potentially here as they start off on Grix himself.
Already, and here toward the apartments, Hampus not checking the balcony room. Or bedroom. Just kind of forgot about it.
Kind of forgot about it.
Would have been up there. Instead of Flora Carnivorous, headed towards blue-white. Smoke to be lined up and out toward the A side. Here's the road rash. Let's see how unscathed or scathed this T side gets out of this one. What? What is that for blue-white?
Oh,
There's a race car going by, and both are dead.
I mean, you said a road rash, right? So that pretty much puts it into perspective.
Yeah, that's just a car crash, straight up.
I mean, he's definitely doing the right thing here by just absolutely zooming his way onto site. Quick dualies, quick double, and at this point, Faven and Nog, they don't really have much of a choice but to just kind of hope for a few exit kills. Retake is definitely not an option, and those Kevlars will be worth far more alive than dead. As Aurora Youngbloods take the pistol, man. What is this madness? And honestly, at this point, you know, we saw Anubis start off basically as close as it could be. We continuously watched rounds being traded back and forth, and nobody really taking too much of an advantage until we came to the second half, where Aurora just ran away with it until it came to that comeback. And Bleed, well, a force buying, no surprise there. It's Inferno after all. You're playing those close corners, and you're going to be counting on those pistols and that MP9 to make some magic happen.
What's your favorite sort of magic?
Ooh, probably pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Or card magic. You know, kind of split between the two. Card magic usually the best magic.
All right, so Magic the Gathering out of
yes.
here.
Great card game. One of the best, actually. The best. Do you play? Did you ever play it?
Nope.
Oh. Not a man of culture then. Just play Yu-Gi-Oh! In any case, it's going to be Crix finding Faven. Good start. And, well, this already lays down the groundwork for Aurora Youngbloods to potentially go A. Though they seem to have an inkling for the B side. I'm not a fan of the fact that they are getting an entry for free and not exploring A side further. At least send one man with that Mac 10 will be for all I care. Low HP, just explore if it's a stack or not, because they're about to walk into one.
Water the side, Cypher, P250 is not going to get the first water that comes from Jacob instead of the assist. Oh my god, no way.
Told you.
It's more than just an assist. In the business, we call this one a massacre. As Blixie now has to get his way out of this one. Toward the A side, that is at least a free bomb site. The bomb plant won't be an issue. Just about holding on to it is going to be the problem. Faking it once, no need to. Spotted the matter deep in library, still trying to fake it just in case. Bomb still goes down. And Happus, quick on the rotation, tucks himself at the boiler. They're going to try to split up here a little bit, so Blixie has at least the individual duels headed his way. But only one is his number in this one. As what a goddamn round out of Jacob and Cypher. The B side, the Hampus nade as well. That was not the way this script said it was going to go.
Well, I'll say it's a massive mistake by Aurora Youngbloods. Like I said, I don't like the fact they get an entry on A. There's still 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and then instead of putting, I believe it was Wilby, who was it? Yeah, Wilby with low HP on the Mac 10. Instead of searching on A further, you know, trying to confirm whether or not it's a stack, they just hit B. It's like you go execute a site where you have no idea what's awaiting you on the other side, and they just give it up to Bleed for free. And obviously Jacob takes it into his own hands with the MP9, but nonetheless, mistakes were made, and they're paying the price, as they should. Bleed, round 1 to them, or round 2 goes to them, I guess, but still. Counter force buy coming in for Aurora, as now they are focusing their efforts on taking apps control. Maybe a waterfall. This is certainly one of those rounds where I would care to see it. And you know what's my opinion of the waterfall strat. It's great when you do it on ecos, or if you put one player on a gun round in that position. Instead they just run out long smoke. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what the plan here is for Aurora, but there seems to not really be one.
Yeah, it's a slow one. They gotta try to bait out the utility. Maybe get a kill somewhere, entry to work with. Not that that's happening, though. Instead, he's waiting around, seeing if the CT side are gonna just run into you, give you free kills. The answer is no. Here in mid, a smoke deployed. Hampus gets another one.
That's the C4.
And the round is done.
And it's gone.
And it's been done for a while.
Yeah,
there's not much here.
there's really nothing at all. Yeah, I'm a bit shocked that they don't go for the original plan they had in mind, going into apps, trying to kind of split onto site, get a little bit of control going, as they fall short at the end with the mistakes they make. And Jacob smart to hide in the corner in Cubby, not want to die, not want to lose the rifle. A single kill, not worth the full investment by Aurora Youngbloods, as we see a full eco now in play. Could be a pistol for Shigeo, maybe a nade or two for some of the players. Grix obviously saving for the op. And we get ready for round 4. Love the fact that Nock is still on the MP9. He can farm some money. And once the round is done, upgrade to that op himself. And he was instrumental, man. Nock was absolutely, you know, the magician.
Started with Cypher, then Jacob, then Nock, and only Nock.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff by him. Hampus is getting caught here, I think. Oh, never mind. I thought Grix would have ran through the smoke. Or walked it, but nope. This round isn't going to be doing too much, but a Galil has been collected. Zeus in hand, blue-white, expecting somebody to walk back. Let's try to recover the lost weaponry, but that's not the case. There's not a whole lot here. Blue-white doesn't even know who shot him.
Nice bait. And 3-1, Bleed. Off to a flyingly good start.
That's just kind of rude, really. Wilby knows exactly what's on the other side.
The bait.
Can't do anything about it, man.
It's like, I got a Glock, man. What do you want me to do?
Wall 4 HP. Ah, it's too late. Oh, never mind. Oh my god.
Love the burst. Oh,
there we go.
Just needed to upgrade the weapon. Love it. Now this is a little bit of damage. 3 kills. That's very good, in fact. No way he goes through the smoke. This is a mad lad.
Right through the middle. Ah, you gotta let him. You gotta let him have some fun. That's gonna be round up 3. It got more expensive than we thought as well. That first kill, fine, okay. Those last couple with the M4, okay. But it is what it is. That's still 3-1. We're looking at Aurora Youngblood to deliver us an Inferno to remember. Or Bleed to tell us no. They don't want to play this
find
map.
out. Yeah. Hampus with the deep smoke, a little bit more confident in taking an aggressive stance. Ooh, a lot of damage on Cypher as well as Jacob. As Inferno is known for its banana control, Nock finds the entry. Grix down to 19 as well. This is an excellent opener for Bleed. As Aurora is stuck. Even if the doors are open, they can't really go through them right now. Second smoke should be available. Third player joining the fray. That's Nock behind them. The nade brings down Grix as Jacob sprays Shigeo. And Nock finds Wilby. That's it. That's 4-1. You said it. Bleed say no.
I was gonna wonder what did I say, but I did say that.
I thought you said yes.
I thought I said maybe Blixie wins this, but no, he does not. Though, this matter was instrumental as well when it came to map number 1. So many entries toward the B site that were found by him. It was real sharp. But right now, I don't think he is the sharpest tool in the shed.
He certainly has the best weapon for the work, but with
No
20
time,
seconds
no
to go.
too many players.
Exactly. Yeah.
Too many unknowns, a lack of information. A lot of things we could say, but they all mean the same thing. No chance. No shots. Headshot.
Does deliver, but again, Jacob playing smart here. Making sure he doesn't get caught. Favin as well. Don't want to lose more money. 10k on Jacob, by the way. I just want to point that out. He is...
Mr. Moneybags.
He certainly is carrying them hard when it comes to economy. Also to the numbers. But yeah, drops to, I believe, Hampus there.
Yep. Also, wait. That is a green AWP, by the way. The big green. The contamination breach.
Ooh.
We
That's
talked
an
about
old
it.
skin. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. You know, the big green. Well, that is the big green. If he's ever going to pull it out. What? No, that's not what I saw.
Dragon
It
Lord.
looked different in spawn.
Yeah. Well, maybe spawn hits different, but Jacob definitely
faded.
hits his mark.
Well,
That
there's a little bit of
smoke-
green on that.
Just a little bit, yeah. Shade of green. As Aurora Youngbloods are kind of stuck. They don't really have an idea how to approach this. Even on a pistol, they should be a bit more proactive towards mid, perhaps. And Blixie, you called it. The entry secured. But will it be enough? Missed shot. On Arches again. Takes another opportunity. Blixie will be this time taken out. As the crossfire is set. It is.
Cypher also has CT speedway covered. Can't go through the smoke. And Jacob, with a couple of kills of his own in from the flank, has managed to put this desk down to Grix, and his position is noted. There's not much he can do. Again, it's a slow sort of route. This is, well, just slow overall. We haven't seen too much out of this T side yet when it comes to taking map control. Still early in the game, though. But the problems do come with the fact that if you take mid control while banana control is given by the CT side, and you go back to get it, it might give away ideas. So it is often, or sometimes, better to just try to wait out the initial wave of util, see if the CT side push on A, and then start taking to both sides a little bit at least at the same time. Because A is just smoke along Molotov porch and a flashbang, you've got a little bit of control. La-di-da, kind of that easy. But now you just wait at the util. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it, yeah.
But this time, I like the change for Bleed. It's double nades and no Molotovs, they gotta try to save those. Blue-white. Hello, back turned. And will be found by Hampus, who does go a little bit too much forward. A little bit of punishing. At the same time, towards Banana. Cypher baited by the shot, thought he could have been saved with a nade. That's not the case, and suddenly Jacob has nothing on the B side to defend.
He needs to hold the line. Double multi-frag is what they need on him. Blixie finds Favin. Knock is now locked to A as well, which means it's all eyes on Jacob to hold the line. And he's got a very precarious spot. This is usually a one-and-done kind of scenario, but perhaps if he can quickly react. Oh, don't switch weapons now. Gets the one. That's a good start. 66 HP on him. Still alive. And look at Aurora Youngbloods. They're switching up the approach. They're going to be going towards A, though this white swing from Jacob could be the death of him. It will be. Grix finds the kill. They're still worried about Knock, as he will confirm Blixie's position, but so do they on Nox, and that is 1 versus 2, and he will try this. Or will he? Not sure he wants to, actually, because at this point he knows he's just too late for the party. And it all comes down to Jacob's white swing, well, not really white swing, but just the swing into
shoulder,
Grix. Yeah.
You wanted information, wanted a different position, but unfortunately it was the AWP watching, and that was all they needed. The round does get decided, a second one for the T side to start working with, that's good. Needing more and wanting to see more of Aurora Youngbloods here as well. Definitely a good way to see it, right? It's not that bad. Yeah, it's 5-2 only. You win the next round, you maybe wipe out the CT economy with it. And you suddenly got a game on your hands. Blink and you miss 5-5 potentially. It's that sort of game. At the moment. Yeah, CT economy isn't all that great. Nog has a... Yeah, he's got a lot more money than the rest, but beyond that... Pretty good.
Still keeps the majority of the bank, which is nice to see. As we go to round 8, Aurora Youngbloods, let's see if they can keep up the pace and perhaps pressure Bleed into a bit of an eco themselves. Starting off here on Banana, 3 players looking to go quite aggressively. Never mind. For a second I thought they might want to push down deep with a, with a smoke, with a nade. Trying to take control. There's the smoke now. Ooh, that is a perfect nade on the smoke as it takes down Grix. Though Hampus is caught.
Oh,
no, wait. No, come on. Why?
Audacious.
Yeah. Needless, even.
Nock looking to defend the B site now. They know where he's at. Molotov is good. Even better.
Damn.
He's continuing. He's 9 and 2. He's cooking. Looking for the next one as well as Blixie on the other side who will wait for him. But the problem is, Vilby with the bomb, trapped and low HP. Dealt with completely by Favin.
I love this. I love the fact that he pulls out. It's going to give Blixie the feeling of, okay, is he in church? He's going to try and, 180 on me. That smoke is about to dissipate though, Blixie. The second smoke's still up for a second, few longer.
Playing the time, that's all it is right now. Can the Favin read this is the question. As for Blixie, when that smoke starts to fade, he'll have to start considering it as well. Maybe he's started to push up a little bit closer, but Favin in a deep angle. Shot taken. And an HE. Kobe it is. Favin with the clutch.
Massive
Saving
plays.
his team, even collecting the AWP, and that is a massive round out of him and Nock.
It really is. That second shot from Nock was insane. The fact that he can hit it, the fact that he can bring it back to a 1v2 is crazy. Not to mention, at the end of the day, that C4 going into church, kind of locking Aurora Youngbloods into this weird position. And then after losing it, everything just kind of falling apart. Will be right here. If he had gone to site, that probably could have been a bomb plant. That probably could have been a 2 versus 1 after plant. But Favin able to not only lock out church position, but then with the Kobe, clean the round up before things get messy. 6-2. Money is a bit of an issue, of course, for Bleed. It always will be on the CT side. And Aurora Youngbloods have to set the stage for themselves. This is not a T-sided map, but you do need at least 4 to 5 rounds bare minimum on Inferno. You're looking for at least that. Again, deep smoke. We've been seeing it consistently thrown, and it puts Aurora off a little bit. They're always worried about that second mid approach. Just enough time for Bleed to then position for a potential free kill or 2. Shigeo. Just behind the Molly here. Not ready for Cypher, though.
That is a dirty bait as well.
It is.
Left and right, just enough to think he's swinging the car. He comes back for the pixel instead.
Cypher can rotate A, as Jacob has another smoke. Oh, that nade is good.
Being very aggressive with this mid plays, though Jacob gets caught. And immediately a mass rotation as well. Abandon all mid. But do not abandon all ye hope. Aurora are looking for the third still. For Bleed, they are making a bigger rotation, though they're the ones making the mass rotation. Away from A and Nock. He does not have enough information to be playing like this, and neither does his team. Needs to nail the first shot, drop off. Find time to adjust for the second, that's 1. Molotov deployed, it's good as well because they're not going to chase him. But that again is going to bring back Favin to 1A. 30 seconds. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's Favin. But right now, it's Vilby and Griggs. 2v4! But they are getting sidelined.
Down to Griggs it goes.
With the WWE showmanship of Bleed. A triple for Favin, a name we didn't see or say too much in that first game. 18 kills, he did tie with Cypher, but he wasn't really doing all that much. It felt like he was doing his job, yes. But not at this level right now, he started off real damn well here.
Second time out already, man. Bleed is... Aurora Youngbloods are burning through these tacticals. And I'm happy to see it utilized. They know they need more rounds. They know they need to put more pressure on Bleed. The problem is, everything they've tried so far has kind of fallen flat, and they are running out of options. Tech-9s are going to be in play here. And I just hope this is a straight B rush. You know, back to basics, back to simplicity, have a few smokes, have a few nades, and just go for it. Try to see if you can break that B hold. It's been an issue so far every single round. And not once has Aurora Youngblood's been able to establish good banana control. And exactly that is the play. Molly onto Car, and the rest follow suit. The nades, though, the nades are massive. The airstrike hits. The counter utility thrown. The white swing, though, perhaps not the best, but it's enough. Jacob and Cypher, more Cypher than anything, delivers 4 kills for the man. And it is down to blue-white again. The dragon soaring in the sky, soon to be put down.
Wings clipped this round. He's been the one to get eclipsed instead.
Clapped, more like.
Cypher, massive 4K. Him and Jacob, they'd have shot that down.
Oh, yeah.
It's about 460 something damage, 467, I think, between the two of them.
Indeed, Jacob 200 damage and Cypher like 256.
Yeah, 207, 256, make the math. Do the math.
Yep.
Wonderfully done, and Bleed, they are stepping up at a different level here on Inferno.
Love to see it. Let's see if they can keep it up. Round 11, Aurora Youngbloods might just be taken down a notch. Ooh, I love this from Greeks. Very aggressive, but they don't check second mid. They don't check it. Hampus and Jacob, the combination is deadly. As they absolutely devour the approaching T's. As Nock finds a kill through the smoke. And Wilby, what are you going to do, brother? About to be willed out of existence here if this continues. And he's just looking to save already. Oh, poor man. Oh, boy.
Remember about that in-game timer we talked about for Dust 2 and Inferno saving?
Yep.
We've had a fair few saves already in this first half alone. And this one could be the longest of them all, but we'll be thinking about it still. At least make it expensive for that CT side, because these rounds, not all of them have been too clean. So if he can keep that economy modest, or well, not even actually, doesn't matter too much. Next round is the last, but of course, yeah. Thought I was cooking up something, but no, I did not. If he gets all 4 here, then the economy could have been a little bit of trouble, but no.
I mean, yeah,
No.
but...
They'll be fine. Bobbin.
They'll be... Oh,
even spots the head. Little cheeky jump spot.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
AK collected, and that is round number 9. One hell of a statement piece from Bleed here when we talk about Inferno. One that they've not had the greatest of time on. A lot of close games, yes, but not as many wins. But right now, it seems like all the previous games they've had on this have been practice. All the 13-11 close wins, losses. Against teams even stronger than Aurora Youngblood. And added on top, Anubis double overtime 19-16. Feels like we are finally seeing Bleed as we thought we might have seen him.
As we expected them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes
Strong,
down...
awake. Powering through.
This is such a deadly setup as well on long. Especially if they try to traverse towards Arch, because they've got a player down T stairs, still perhaps hoping for a B split. Nock misses the chance, but no way they know about Hampus.
Boost
There's
over.
the smoke on long.
No boost.
No boost, yeah. Nade to
Blow it
open up.
Yeah, that also works.
That Molly is going to deal a little bit of damage as well. Or at least...
thrown, actually. Hampus did
Oh.
recall the Molotov.
Yeah.
Back into his inventory. Another smoke. This time a little bit deeper, so it does allow even more movement for Hampus, and maybe a little bit of pressure on that Aurora side.
Cypher? You need
Again,
to deploy a
aggressive
smoke.
here.
Yeah. Not
They
the
got
first time
nothing
he
to
would be
clear him
caught.
out, though.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Ay,
Blixie.
caramba.
Here we go. This is it. Knock is about to hit the shot. No, Blixie hits him instead. It's going to be down to Faven. Does not hold for more than one. 2 versus 2 retake. Jakem and Cypher. And Jakem has been on a warpath. 15 kills to his name currently. Looking for 2 more potentially as Cypher is low HP, but Jakem gets caught. Now down to Cypher it goes. The Brit having to deliver a clutch. 1 versus 2. And unfortunately for him, not possible. Round 3 secured for Aurora. It ain't the end. You know, it's not the be-all, end-all, but 3 rounds. I'm having a hard time
that's not
justifying
it there.
Yeah, exactly. It's again very dependent then on the pistol, dependent on the gun round. And Aurora, they better have a good plan, or this is about to be a burning inferno for Bleed. Let's
Going
see.
up in a blaze of glory.
Pretty much. And I'm kind of interested in seeing what Bleed prepare for us on the pistol itself. Is it second mid into apps? They are going second mid. Love to see it.
Yeah, Faven line up a smoke. I'm assuming that would be hay bales?
Probably.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
I think it is.
Apartments flush, hay bale smoke. Couple of flashbangs, sit up by the T's, and that's all it is. Simple toward the A side. If we could get the eyes even better, 1 and 2, trading it out, the CTs. Trying to get themselves into position. They've done well enough to deliver on every single kill so far, and last man is Faven, the man who threw that smoke. Out of position to help, but there was nothing for Bleed to get here. Not bad. We said it was going to be dependent on the pistol if we're going to see Aurora come back into this one. That's a decent chance. Get things going.
Pistol. It's how it begins. The gun round is how it continues. We see Hampus smiling as well. That's a good sign. Bleed not taking any sort of, any sort of loss too much to heart. Anubis definitely could have been their downfall if they had taken it too much on themselves, but here, on an eco, you don't expect much, and you don't get much. As it will be 5-9. I don't know if it's just me, but the desktop view angle is just killing me.
The what?
The desktop view model.
Ah.
That Cypher is playing with, yeah. I can't remember right now who it was, but somebody set his own view model to basically being right in the middle. I forget exactly who it is. I just remember being, kind of just shocked by that.
Let a man play Quake if he wants to.
That is true. Unreal Tournament. Quake. All the good old games of my childhood. Scary games as well, actually, to be fair.
I remember when you told me a story. You were playing a game. You about can't remember what year it was, but it was still what you were referred to as a peasant. You were throwing dice on the street. A couple of 100 years ago, probably.
Oh god.
One of your favorite child's games, I imagine. I can't remember the rules, but a while back.
If you lose, you get beheaded, kind of thing. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Oh god.
If you win, you might also get beheaded.
Oh, it depends on
the witchcraft.
Depends on how the Lord feels at the time. Oh man, takes me back to the Dark Ages.
The Middle Ages. Back when I was just a wee child. But here, Aurora, they've been out of control and Bleed. They're now going to try to disturb them. Instead of them in the left of the clock, Cypher's been the man to is the man to be left watching and guarding the banana push. He was the one who was going aggressive on that first half as well. So who else better than him to guard it? For now, the play from long is going to be Shigeo to watch it, fight it first. What a drop off the angle. Jakem wondering, should he try to chase? He will eventually with the help of Flashbang and Cypher to join him. Gotta try to trade this one out with the smoke down towards the archers as well. They are gonna get themselves a chance. Headed toward the A side. It was a blue-white. He's activated. Will be in the pit as well. Looks to get a little bit more, while Jacob getting backstabbed by the AWP. Grix is definitely putting this one in a lot of trouble for the T side, and not even the bomb goes down. This is Aurora getting themselves round of a 6, still on or in the game. And only a 3-round difference. Difference of 6 at halftime. That's what we had toward the... well, toward the end of Anubis regulation. It was 12-6. A comeback by Bleed. That was 6 in a row to get OT. Here, the pressure of overtime is not there for Aurora. They can't make a mistake or two. But force their way towards Mirage, which definitely be a bit of a rough road.
Well, Aurora certainly playing a little bit slow, but slow is smooth, and smooth is fast, just as I say it. Damn it.
That ain't smooth, that's straight up rough.
That's straight up rough play, exactly, and it's about to be a B hit. It's down to Shigel holding the line. The Molotov will help to stop the push for a little while longer. 7 seconds to be exact. Grix comes in play as well at the right time. Shigel with the 1. Is it the one and done? Unfortunately, looks like that's the case. Jacob takes down Grix. That's the off lost. It's a 2 versus 3, and all of a sudden, from Aurora finding quite a little bit of success early, they get dropped on an eco round. Or will they? Let's see. Blue-white and will be. They've still got a few flashbangs, but they're already pulling back, realizing perhaps they're a little bit...
Away they go. Forfeiting around number 10. Just as they were getting a little bit of steam, it's a pistol play toward the B side. Oh well, an eco. Anyways, as that is going to be Bleed picking up themselves around at number 10. I said they can't make mistakes on the Aurora side. That's 1. Now they've got one more chance, basically. There's one more mistake allowed. Then it's got to be a little bit too much to handle, potentially.
First things start to get out of control. Absolutely, man. This is it.
As long as they don't get to 12, it's all good. It's all manageable. Afterward, it's the pressure on the youngster they may not be that ready to deal with. So keep an eye on it. This round can decide a lot of things headed forward.
Whew. This is such a vital round, and Aurora know it. I wouldn't even mind if they took a timeout for it. Trying to just calm down, right? Get those emotions under control. Make sure that the loss didn't impact them too much, and know that everybody, that everybody's on the know as to what they need to do here and what the plan is. Hampus taking mid control, Faven right behind him. 3 players going into apps. This is a vital moment right here. Here we go. Will be 1 for him. The op cannot connect. Jake with a double. The entry secure. 20 kills on the man as Blue-White is about to deliver a killing blow, or will he? Already missed the player going down into mini pit, and his timing is just atrociously bad as it is knocked to kick him out of the round itself. 11-6. Bleed will let Aurora just kind of drop down dead here. This is last few players remaining. I would hunt them if I'm Bleed, honestly. I just let Faven and Jacob let the hunt go. Don't let them save those 2 weapons. It will mean the world to the CTs if they can.
Go get him.
Go get him, Tiger. Jacob certainly can do it. Still a good 15 seconds remaining.
Happy Jacob. A little bit of a smile on his face, and why not?
Oh, he's gonna
One
check.
more to go.
He sees him.
Oh, it's rough, but he gets him. Happy, smiling.
Yeah.
He's laughing at him. And that is, unfortunately,
Smiling ear
wiped
to
out
ear.
on Aurora's side.
Yep. And this is where reality hits Aurora. That timeout probably would have served them very well. Now, Eagles only. 5-7s at best. As well as this is effectively 12 already, unless Bleed makes some major mistakes, which I doubt they will. We should be seeing a very straightforward W. Oh, blue-white tries. Nice attempt, but no support. No hope. Damn. Bleed is just not messing about. And I really love the fact that Jacob did hunt down the last two there. Even if it had come at a cost of his own life, getting just one player, it would have been worth it. Oh, the timing.
Yeah, the timing. Here is a little bit off.
Oh, God.
Taking him out of here as well. Hampus gets caught. They would try to make a B play out of this one, but now it's been revealed. Oh, no. That's not good.
That's
Smoke miss in CT. That's the basic in Counter-Strike. How do you miss that?
Oh,
Cypher also getting caught. Hold on, now this is actual trouble. This is not supposed to be.
What is happening right now? Like I said, Aurora should be losing the round unless Bleed makes some major mistakes, and certainly mistakes were made. They
They're going to get caught in the back, but Nok is watching. Reroutes in the second mid just to have the angle.
Favin.
As for Favin, a moment to be planted back at the site, and no utility on anyone to really assist here, just flashbangs on Favin.
And it's everything on Favin as well. He's alone here, no support whatsoever. Nok is too far away to really make a difference right now. He's going to have to get the first two for free. There will be. Oh, he checks apps.
Will be the victim. No.
No, it won't. Oh, bro. This is...
What a round.
What is this? What is this
trying to get
madness?
something done, but it's a lack of awareness. A back spotted half a second that makes the difference. Not even.
It really does. It really does.
Because the CTs, they spotted them, headed into arches. Decided they had no clue and they were trapped before they even knew it. They're not hitting their shots either. Only makes it worse. So 7-11. Let's see what we can get out of this one.
Supermarket's
Aurora,
open.
We said as long as they don't get to 12, the pressure is not going to be all that unbearable. And that's one hell of a way to get themselves a little bit of energy back into the game, so let's see them continue.
Everything relies again on this first contact. Griggs has been shut down quite a little bit. He's burning on Banana.
Well.
Second molly. Oof, down to 38 he goes. Lucky that there was no nade follow-up there. Probably would have ended his life there and then. And this is a massive difference from map 1 to map 2 for Griggs as well. By this time, he already had like 20 kills, didn't he? In Anubis.
More, yeah.
Or more, yeah. Oh no, what is this refrag, Shigo? Why do you repeat?
Yeah, talk about kills, by the way. Jacob, 23.
Yeah, Jacob's doing wonderfully.
Norwegian monster. Not the original, that goes to Rain, but he's on a different team, a different place. Here, however, raining down bullets, couple of them from blue-white.
Hampus heard Blixie, and he's about to white swing out of Libe, will he?
Shoulder. Looking for the shoulder, can't find him. Molotov will be decent.
Actually pushes out.
Trying to get into position as well toward Moto, that's what the AK is going to be lying currently.
Hampus, this is not a great angle for him. It will be checked by Griggs for sure. But he crouches. He finds the kill. It's down to Blixie. And he will not be expecting Nok to literally watch him in that corner box. Oh, well, there we go. Bleed 12 and Aurora dropped the ball yet again. And this time, at least they have some money to fall onto, but it's not a lot. As this mid-control just went back and forth continuously. Chaos as Nok comes up to clear it. 18 kills on Nok, as well as 23 on Jacob. Both doing a wonderful job at shutting down Aurora and putting Bleed up quite a little bit. And here we go. 5 in a row is what's going to be required. Aurora's going to have to deliver or they will be out of the tournament. As they fought their way through the group stages, they fought their way through the lower brackets of the tournament. They are facing elimination right here.
Looking to continue again his dominance. Jacob toward the apartments, find himself a headshot. Making a little bit of noise here. Go for the wall bank, go for the wall bank. 6 cents. No. Damn. Spidey senses tingling, but not this time. Not the right way. Minute left on the clock, and I believe they're going to try to make a play out of this one eventually with 55 now on the clock. Back toward B they go. Smoke's deployed towards top of Banana as well for Cypher to deal with. They've got the util to displace the CT. It's just about throwing them in the right position. Shigeo, Zeus in hand. Or is that a 5-7? Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
5-7. Yeah, I was a little bit
I don't
shocked.
know why that. Okay, there's a paint can that really threw me off there in the background a little bit.
If it was a Zeus, I'd be hella surprised, but yeah.
Yeah, same, but that's why I was taking it back a little bit. But nonetheless, 20 seconds here to Smoke here for util. 5-7 up top, 1 foul, and here's the trade. Back at the side, 1 and 2 for the CT side. And Nokin 1v3 doesn't take the shot. With no enough time, and no way to advance, he'll be pulling back, giving Aurora 8 on the board. Might get taken out of the time as well if he's not careful. The swing comes before. Now to stay alive, he can back away if he wants to. But he's not going to be hunted.
Whew, this is such a intense game for Aurora as well, because it comes down to a few select seconds, right? It's the fact that Blixie can hit his shot. It's the fact that Grix can hit his shot while being momentarily blinded, not allowing Jacob or anybody else to take those return kills, as well as Shigeo with the 5-7, or who was it, on first box, blinded yet still getting the kill, being the difference maker at the end of the day. As round 21 is being played, 4 in a row is what Aurora need. Overtime still potential to be seeing it. But Bleed seem to have a plan to go A. Like the idea. Can they actually execute it here?
This is still a very odd round as well. Or awkward, I suppose. CTs and Ts alike, both struggling a little bit when it comes to cash. Some utility especially missing on that CT side. But it's already made it into the round anyways. Expected some to be used, some was missing from the get-go. Griggs jumping up, getting caught, and now the A defense needs to stand up, and it's doing so. Loud and proud on the side, the 4-man stack. The timing was there for the rotation, and suddenly Bleed have been deleted out of the side.
It's a force buy as well for Bleed to mention.
Yeah.
So this is not a good outlook for the future. It looks like 10 could be on the board. Oh,
Rotations
rotating
being made.
off.
We saw this on Anubis.
Timing.
A lot of these rotations. Information, and back to what A they come. The CT side. Need to nail a couple of shots. Father's missing a couple of key ones himself, and it's Shigeo. A triple as he defends the side and fends off everyone. Aurora still not abandoning the knee.
Whew. This is tough. Now for Bleed, it's starting to get a little bit heated. Would love to see a timeout. Again, I've been saying this time and time again, timeouts are there for you. If you need them, if you want them. Even if you don't, they can help you at least calm down, get your get yourself collected, or collect your thoughts, if you will. Let's Bleed play a full eco. Just a few pistols here to make their day a little bit better. Slow and steady. As I said, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I like that saying so much. I don't know, it feels appropriate here. Also love the fact that the Aurora are not really trying to take deep banana control. They're consistently contesting it with utility, yes, but we don't see a lot of that deep B pushing. So they don't really look to take an early engagement. They're just kind of trying to stay Bleed away from banana itself.
Toward the site. Trying to blast their way in with the pistols, but it's going about as well as expected. With a total of 0 kills to show for it, this round is going to be done. But it's 12-10. We had a story on Anubis, Bleed. They're the ones who forced overtime. 12-6 down. And we could have a little bit of a repeat here, except just flip it a little bit. What a story that would be.
A bit of a reverse sweep, perhaps even. Aurora, could they push us to Mirage? Could they give us a full dark side moment here? Go into securing the victory 2-1. We're about to find out. 2 rounds remain. Bleed, they're back on AKs. Galil for knock. As Grix is looking for an early entry. We do have Bleed finally taking a little bit of banana control as well, looking to contest any sort of control Aurora have set up. Still quite a few smokes available. And Bleed is setting the stage for a B execution. It's going to come down to Shigeo. And of course down to, I believe that would be Lixie. In the first box. This is a one and done spot if I've ever seen one. He just gets the one. Cypher, immediate refrag. And then CT's already embedded himself deep. Goes back out to side. Good pop flash. Doesn't work. Shigeo loses the ball. As Grix is trying his best. The smoke shots are coming through, but nothing connects. 4 versus 3. The retake is on. Aurora need this badly.
All or nothing has been said before, but now it really is all or nothing. Utility on Grix, but smokes it out and making sure the CT side can't get anywhere nice. There's the utility, there's Molotov already in Cypher. He's backed away, not seeing the player pushing through the coffin smoke.
But they know, they heard them now.
Fire. Perfect to deal with this one. As 1 and 2 bleed all over this one.
GG, Bleed, take it, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the victory here for round of 16 of Bleed.